Not showing up. Oof. Hell yeah.
I don't know no other leagues, and I needed that shit. No, not yet.
What? What?
Also, not like, cause also I'm over it.
We could talk shit that we could talk at the mics.
Right.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel
Talk shit up.
Podcast.
Why can't I
We
hear
are
shit?
back.
Oh.
We are back.
So
we are back.
when I clean the board, some of
I'm
the
doing the intro, nigga.
nigga I can't hear.
You can't hear.
For real?
What? Oh, you're here.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's why all the knobs are all
Yeah,
off. Okay.
yeah.
So I had adjusted mine. So you good? So everybody, you can hear? You good? You good
good.
there? I need to turn mine down a little bit actually. 'Cause I'm
Yo. We in here.
Yeah. There we go. We are back. What has it been like? What, 3 weeks?
Something like that.
3 weeks. We've been out for the Purple Urkel Podcast. We apologize. Blame it on Larry. He was out
Who the
here
fuck is that?
licking doorknobs,
He's
not wearing a mask.
He said licking doorknobs. That's hilarious.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, no, yeah. He got COVID. So tell us, everybody has like the story where they found out they had COVID. Like tell the story.
Not
of-
everybody.
Well, yeah, everybody who caught COVID. Yeah, I've been good. I've been
Yeah.
out here dodging the boys.
Yeah, nigga, Novid. Team Novid out here.
Go ahead.
I was up till 7 in the morning, working on the plants and shit. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was deleafing, getting ready to flip in the flower. I went to sleep, and then I woke up at like 2 o'clock, and my body was like, I can't even really explain like what it feels like, but it's like you're not telling your body to move, but it's moving.
Like, what do they call
Restless
those?
leg.
Spasms?
Nah, and the restless leg syndrome is different. Like,
Yeah, that's
why
just
you
a very
sleeping and
uncomfortable
shit.
leg.
Yeah.
I got that shit.
Nigga, I'm talking about my whole, like, my arms were twitching and my legs were twitching, like, my muscles were, like, contracting.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was in pain, like, pain. And, you know, they were, somebody, I don't remember who said it, but, you know, I got other pain issues. So they were like, it could be just exacerbated that. And, you know, that's where your pain was coming from, because I felt like I had way more pain than anybody else was talking about.
Yeah.
That first day I couldn't get out the bed.
Ugh.
And so, no, I take that back. I woke up at 2, and I was in and out of consciousness till like 7. And at 7, I was like, I have to get up and go to urgent care and get tested. And so that's what I did. I went and got tested at urgent care. I picked up a couple pieces of helpful medicine, and
Helpful medicine.
yeah, to ease the pain. And I came back to the house, and I was just in the bed for the next 3 days. Like it literally took. Like that 3rd day was the first day I was comfortable getting up and going to the bathroom. Like the first day I crawled to the bathroom.
Oh, that's the worst. Was it was from the pain or not being able to breathe?
Everything. Well, I didn't have trouble breathing until like the 3rd day. So like after like some of the symptoms went away, some of the other symptoms came.
Oh.
So it was weird as fuck. That shit was horrible. I wouldn't, not on my worst enemy.
Did you lose your sense of smell?
No,
taste
the
and all that?
taste the first and 2nd day I had like the metallic metal, like yeah, it was gross. Everything was gross, and that was the other thing about it. Like I had no appetite at all during the entire process. Like I probably ate 3-4 times when I was really sick.
Oh man, COVID is still running rampant through the United States and other countries, man. I'm happy you made it out, brother.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy we still got you. And I hope everybody in your family ends up doing good too.
Actually, Jason got COVID, and but my grandmother's in the hospital with COVID and pneumonia, and he's a nurse and was a DON, so like they let him in on the COVID floor, so he's been able to go in and be with her while she's been.
That's good. That's a blessing in itself.
Yeah, that's a luxury. Like for real. Like, that's not something most anybody has, for real. Like if you think about it, even if you do got people in your family that are nurses or in the medical field, like
that doesn't
they
mean
still
that they
won't let them. Yeah, we just got lucky, and I mean, she's doing a little bit better than she was, so things are looking up. We're just looking at discharge and figuring out all the legal stuff. You know what I mean? It was kind of one of those times in your life where you stop and you see your mortality and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of look at my mom like, wow, you got old and I didn't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that old saying that we're growing old. It's like as we grow older, we forget that our parents are growing old.
Yeah.
And then especially if you have access to them like we do.
Yeah, exactly.
You take it for granted almost. We all do it. That's all. Just to tell you, we all do it.
Mm-hmm.
We all do it. Don't let that. Don't feel bad. We all do that shit.
Yeah, but when you just look up, that shit snap. I was like, okay, I got all type plans haven't changed, but they have like, you know what I mean? Like I can see farther down the line and more like.
You look at things a little different.
Prepare for shit, yeah.
Yeah, you look at things a little different, man. That's all right. It comes with age.
You
man.
about to skip me, I think.
Okay.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
I was just about to throw it to you, Joe. What's going on? Go ahead, hit the blunt. Here, no, you know what? Hey, go ahead. You here. This is what we do. I'll just go ahead and jump down to top 5.
Top five.
Frankfurt Aim Hayes is number 1 on the list today, man. You got to give it up for them out there. They spreading that boy.
Yeah, it's my initial.
San Jose, California, Farmington, Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is gonna be. Let's see if I can get this one. Oh no, Bucharest.
Oh, grill. Oh,
Bucharesti.
Oh wait, what?
He's got to be stopped.
Oh, Bucharesti, Bucharest.
Got to be stopped.
Yeah, one of those. It's. I know Bucharest, but the other one is Bucuresti.
Yeah, that's Bucharest.
Yeah, that sound about right.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
I give myself a B+ on that one. I grade we got Singapore on here too. They not in the top 5.
But they there though.
Shout out to Singapore in that thing.
Hell yeah.
And Taylor, Michigan.
We international with
And
it.
Ohio. We got some Ohio love in there too. We appreciate y'all. Sorry it's been so long. Joe, go ahead. I know you got some good stuff to talk about, man.
Yeah, man. So for a couple months there, I was not unemployed, but in between jobs and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, doing the delivery thing in between time or whatever, just to make ends meet. Try to, but in doing the job search in between time, and I had a few interviews. You know, didn't fall through. I think we talked about one of them, maybe on here. I don't know, but finally had an
Christmas
interview.
suits. The dude
Oh
with the
yeah.
Wait, what?
One of my interviews I had was with a dude who was wearing a full Christmas suit. It was during their Christmas party and shit. Yeah, for like that would have been a great job. But didn't get it. Couple weeks later or so.
I'm sorry, bro. You didn't get the job where the guy shows up to the interview in a
Yeah.
Christmas suit.
No.
That's what I was told. I was like, man, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
That's kind of some
Fucking-
bullshit.
Yeah. I emailed him and was like, you know what? One, I was like, if there's any other opportunities, like, you know, let me know. I'm trying to apply. And then I was like, what things? I was trying to figure out, what was the
reason?
factor? Yeah, like why they didn't. It was like it wasn't really nothing. It was just somebody who was like a little more qualified. Maybe somebody with a degree, or
That means he was white.
or that. Realistically,
What if you found out he showed up for the Christmas?
yo, I'd be sick.
Dog.
I'd be
He
so
didn't know.
sick. Oh
He
man,
said, "Oh snap! I always wear Christmas suits in December."
that's
Like
hilarious.
he's that white.
That's hilarious.
So
yeah,
was
so-
a substitute teacher. Go ahead.
Didn't get that gig, but kept doing my thug dizzle. Eventually, had an interview for underwriting with another mortgage company, another big one out there. You know what I'm saying? And then I had the phone interview. Then they went in for the in-person interview. And then later that day, they called me and was like, hey, would you like the job? And I was like, yeah. And then there was like, you can wait till Friday to give us an answer. They called me on like a Wednesday, I think. And I was like, no, I don't need to wait. Like I'll let you know right now. Like I'm trying to do this.
You said, "Nigga, I'll show up right now. I'll
Yeah.
clock in right now."
Yeah, no, I don't start till February 7th because that's when like the training class starts. But I told him like, yo, I will start tomorrow.
He said, "My
Like,
nigga,
You're like, I will.
I'm still in the parking lot."
Yeah.
They said, "What?" Interview was
Been
hours
waiting for
ago.
you. Been waiting for you.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I felt something when we talked.
yeah. Nah, but so I'm just waiting to start February 7th. Fucking, it was wild. They they did drug testing, and so it's like, all right. At first in my head, I was like, whatever. I'll get a
Yeah.
fake P thing, like whatever. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But then they were like, they do swabs. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll Google it.
Listerine strips, baby.
See, I didn't get to that far because he was like, yeah. So we drug test, but we only looking for prescriptions. We don't test for THC because
Prescriptions.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Like, because niggas be having prescriptions that ain't supposed to have
Yeah,
prescriptions, I guess.
motherfuckers on them.
Yeah.
Got the club going up.
Duns. Fucking, but he was like, yeah, we don't test for THC
Whatever would that be?
because it's legal in Michigan. And I was like, oh, word. And so went to take my drug test and all that. And
He said blew a blunt on the way.
no, before though.
I didn't do it on the way.
Yeah.
Right before I got in the car.
Yeah.
Right before I got in the car.
Yeah,
put
right
it
before
out.
I left.
I tossed that bitch out in the
Yeah.
ground.
But so yeah, so there's that. Things looking up a little bit.
A little bit. That's a lot of bit, man. Congratulations
true.
on that. Give me another one.
Thank you.
Huge.
I'm still trying to get some of that energy, man. My employment story.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel
You gonna start it
podcast.
over? It's
Oh
like
man,
that?
it's like that, bro. Let me Quentin Tarantino this.
God.
I'm gonna tell you the end, and then we're gonna go back. It's getting so ridiculous that I got a call about a job that turned out to be my job I just left.
What? What?
Somebody called me about a gig, like, yo, they looking for a PD in Lansing.
That's hilarious.
But
That's how skimpy it is for people who do what I do.
But how?
Exactly. So now that's the Quentin Tarantino part. That's the end. So now let me go back. So I think I don't know where we were the last time. Yeah. So I don't know where we were the last time, but I know I think I told I interviewed. I did two. So I've done two more since then. So I've done four altogether for the station in Buffalo.
Okay.
So I had got. They were like, okay, be patient. We're reaching out to you soon. Blah blah blah. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. All of a sudden, it was Wednesday of last week. I get a random call during the middle of the week from like Maryland. I'm sitting there like, Maryland number. I answer it, whatever. Ricky, what's going on? It's like, yo, it's certain executive from another radio company that I applied for like 6 different times. They never hired me. I forgot I even applied for them a while back. They had hired somebody. The position was for 2 stations, and then they hired somebody at 1. So I was like, oh, well, it seems like they just, they hadn't said anything. So he calls me like, yo, yeah, I want to, talk to you about, coming out here. The gig is in Cincinnati, but I'll be over Cincinnati and Columbus. So he's like, yeah, I want to get you an interview on like Friday. So I'm like, always take the meeting. I don't have a guaranteed over here, so you take it. I get that interview on Friday. Goes pretty good. The executive that I was talking to doesn't really feel like I've never really felt like he liked me. And I have other reasons to believe it because other people have told me things outside of this. We'll talk about off the mic. But I still got that vibe anyway. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're going to put me in an interview. In my head, I'm thinking like, I already know that he's offered it to other people and they turned it down. So that also is a part of it. I'm like, bro, here I am.
Yeah.
I know you've been trying to jump over me, but doesn't look like you're going to be able to. Looks like you're stuck with me.
That's hilarious.
If you want to save your job, I mean, because it's like you can't keep jumping over qualified people. You can only jump over qualified people so many times before somebody's like, hey, man, what's up about this guy? Yeah, exactly. I talked to him. He's fine. He talked to him. He's fine. He's talked to him. You the only one. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is, kind of circling the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Interview went all right. I had to send him some other stuff or whatever. So then I was emailing him back and forth. Still haven't heard anything from Buffalo. This was yesterday. I still always pay attention to all the articles and all they call them the trades, like the radio articles and shit that's going on. What's going on in the industry? Who gets fired? Who got hired here? Blah blah blah. Okay. Some chick had left some station like Texas. I had read a while back. So then I get a call from Kenny. Kenny's like, yo, I'm about to give your number to this one dude who also turned me down for a job a while ago. And he's talking about somebody, they possibly need somebody for a station in Texas. All right, as we're talking, dude calls. I have to pick up the phone, always take a meeting. He's like, yeah, I think they look for somebody in Beaumont, Texas, which is like a smaller market than Lansing. I mean, we already on the phone, so I'm like, all right. We tell like, what's up? What they talking about? It's with Cumulus, another company. So I'm like, all right, man, I'll send my stuff in, whatever. I don't have a gig. I don't have a gig. So I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Now it's like I'm getting called. Now it's like literally I'm getting calls on calls for other shit that I applied for a long time ago. This one haven't really applied for, but whatever. They looking for somebody to put my name in. So then I'm driving in the car. I think I was talking to Cole about something, and I get a call from a dude. This dude is Lester. He's the national at Rock Nation, who he actually owns a station in Flint, and I was going to do some mixes for. But since I've been interviewing, I haven't done it because one of the companies that I'm interviewing for is the competition in that market. So I wouldn't want to. I only want to open that, have to start there, and then have to pull it back. So right now we just been chilling on it. Mm-hmm. So he calls me like, "Hey man, the chick who left the station in Texas turned down a gig in Lansing. Just turned down a gig in Lansing." And she called me about, do I know anyone who will be down to do it? And I know you're out in Michigan, so I want to know if I get your information. I'm like a station in Lansing. So he starts describing. I'm like, bro, that's the station I just left.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely not.
Just left.
Absolutely not.
No.
That's crazy.
I will not take that meeting.
I was like, damn, is there no one else out here that knows how to run a radio station that I'm literally getting calls for my own gig? Because I know 2 people who've turned it down.
That's crazy.
They're trying to go. Now they're trying to lowball. They're trying to go low.
Oh man.
And what all you have to do for what they trying to get pay is not worth it. Another reason that was easy for me to leave. Where I was just like, yo, y'all are getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like y'all are ridiculous, and then y'all putting. Well, me was the extra pressure out of nowhere when they were failing. And now that pissed me off. That was nothing I left.
Yeah.
We already covered that. So yeah. So right now I'm still just kind of waiting and chilling. I'm supposed to hear something this week. It's the end of this week. I forgot. We probably put this out on Friday, but we record on Thursday. So hopefully I hear something tomorrow from one of these motherfuckers. So we got a couple of spots up in the air, and I'm trying to get some of your new job juju.
Hell yeah,
get it to rub off.
Fuck yeah. I'm trying to go to Buffalo.
I'm just trying to do my thing. Yeah, that's number one. I'm not gonna lie, that's number one. That's kind of where we had our eyes set. But
Fuck yeah.
the Cincinnati one will be a bigger position,
Okay.
smaller company. Company's smaller, at least in like money wise. I don't know if like literally like people or like the size of the company, but I know money wise they're smaller. And then the small market would be the last one that I will go with. That'd be a check. I go get that because that's a check.
Mm-hmm.
And we trying to sell this fucking house, bro. That's what I need to do. Oh my God, the way the house market is going, that's what I'm trying to do. That's number one on the agenda.
Sell the
For real,
house.
for real. Oh my God, man, I know I can make so much bread off of it. I need that. I want
I've
that.
done so much work to
I
this
need
house.
not even. It's just the market. The way the market is, it's just up, bro. It's up. It is a seller's market. 100%. It's gonna be like that for another like year or so, and then I want to get some profits, get my shit together so I can wait for that drop, boy. For that drop, to scoop up some $1,000 houses like they did in 2008. I'm trying to be a part of that, son. Trying to be a part of that.
Try to look at some of these first time home buyers.
Yeah, that's what we got. The FHA loans. That's what we got. That's what we had. You want to put like 3% down? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at
Yeah,
right
boy.
now.
Yeah, boy.
Just on some, some non-work environment type shit. Just a house
Yeah.
for the family.
Separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh, 100%, dog.
Yeah.
I told you we about to downsize like a motherfucker. I can't wait. Sell this motherfucker. Downsize. It's gonna be nice.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
All right. Well, there was one story on here. Did I talk about my flat tire? Or was that? I know I put it on here, but I think
You got a flat tire too?
yeah, I had got a flat tire coming from Remedy actually.
Oh, word.
And I got AAA. We was on 8 Mile. I got AAA, and I noticed that it was like a big ass screw in the tire. I couldn't tell if it was in my tire or just stuck in the groove. So when I finally came out, I realized it was in the tire. So I'm sitting there, and it's literally like just after 5 o'clock on fucking 8 Mile. So I'm like, yo, AAA is gonna be fucking 3 hours. I'm not even doing that. I haven't changed the tire in forever. So, but I'm like, if my shit is under, some of the ones it was raining.
Yeah.
If it's under my shit, I'm like, fuck that. We Ubering home, and I'm having AAA come grab this shit.
Chill.
I'm like, but if it's in the back, inside, I'll change the tire or whatever. So yeah, I did. And the thing, it was like one of those things where it's like,
And it's
I still
cold as
got
fuck.
it. It wasn't that cold. This is weeks ago. It wasn't that cold. Thank God it wasn't that cold. It wasn't that cold. It's probably 40, 50. And to us, it's not that cold.
You good.
It's funny because I watched the news today and they was talking about next Tuesday is gonna be like 39, and it had like a smiley face with sunglasses on there, and it said thaw. I'm like, that's sad as fuck.
That's
what we dealing with over
And
here.
I can't wait for Tuesday, bro.
Yeah.
I can't
No.
wait for it not to be
Man.
so
It was
fucking
so cold last night, bro.
dog.
That
Dog.
shit. It said it was 11 degrees. It was no way it was 11
No way.
degrees.
It was 0 this morning.
dog. See, I knew it.
It was 0 degrees this morning, bro. It was the
It's
coldest
like
morning
this-
we've had.
That shit was horrible.
Yeah, nah, it's been
Like on my body, I fucked up
Crazy
and wore some
cold here.
Yeezys and was like,
why?
dog.
You need to use your boots, bro.
Dog, I just put some shoes.
Nah, man.
We were on some spur of the moment. Go over to the family's
It
house
is
for that
Timberland weather.
shit. Bro.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Timberland.
Never again.
Yeah, bro. It ain't even the snow at this point. It's
Nah,
literally
it's
the
the
cold.
cold.
No,
Yeah.
it's the cold. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been now it's been cold for days, so everything's
It's
frozen over.
bro,
Everything's
it's-
cold. There's nothing's radiating any type of heat. There's no life.
Nothing
Left
at
There's
all.
no life.
There's no
It's
life
hilarious.
left. Anything. There's nothing. It's so fucking cold, bro. So I'm excited for that 39-degree day. Niggas gonna
Fuck
be
yeah.
outside there in t-shirts, bro.
Right.
Like my heat, like I turn the heat up to like 74. It won't get up to
Bro.
70. It won't get past 70. Bro.
Oh,
That's crazy.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I have my heat at like 70, 71, and it doesn't go under 70, but I turned it up today, this morning. Like, dog, I don't think it's 70 in this bitch.
My shit is
That shit is crazy.
That shit is huffing
It is
and puffing,
cold,
bro.
cold,
Trying to keep my
yeah.
house warm.
Right.
Y'all niggas want it. Y'all
That's
want more heat?
hilarious. Yeah.
No, I can't
I
keep
think that's
up.
been my problem too, because I keep my shit about like 70, 71.
Nigga.
Every now and then I'll go 72, like, because like if it's that cold, but it still be struggling. Like it'll be cold as fuck.
So you know what? I think I'm about to put plastic on my windows, but I hate doing that at this time because I don't know how much longer.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the coldest. Yeah, this is the coldest time of year we have. Yeah, I get what you're saying because that's why I do it in the beginning.
Yeah, I just fucked up and
I do it in the fall time.
No,
so I catch that first wind, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I do it right in the
because
fall
a
time.
lot of times I still open my windows and shit, especially like in here and shit gets hot. You know, it gets hot with these two computers on when I'm streaming. And shit.
I'm talking about everywhere else though.
Yeah,
here you good. I remember when your power was out in here, it was warm.
Nigga, Rud.
Yeah, here you good. But the rest of your house is a wrap. But yeah, so I had to change the tire. It actually wasn't that bad. I did it in like 10 minutes. I was actually like, it was one of the things like, man, it's good to know I still got it.
Still got it. Yeah.
Good to know I still got it. Is that man?
I haven't had to change the
Tire
tire in
off.
a minute.
I know, yo, it's been years.
Not changing. So the last time I tried to change my tire, I broke the 4-way.
Oh,
It was cold.
Yeah.
It was cold. And I broke the 4-way on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm good on changing the truck tires. For some reason, it's like the truck, I don't know. They're just too tight. If I don't have an impact wrench, sometimes, you know, I can get B's impact wrench or something. But I have it towed to a shop. That's just crazy. I went viral on TikTok though.
nice.
That's what's up.
Like
Hold on, man. You can't just
You're
jump
listening to the Purple
topics
Urkel
like
podcast.
that.
I also, you know, I do
All right,
viral
go.
on TikTok.
spare the moment. No, I just thought about it. No, it wasn't viral, but it was okay. So for somebody that has 56 followers, if you get like a video that gets 8,000 views,
Yeah, hell
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
good.
That's a
a
lot
lot.
of fucking views.
that's a lot from 52. I went up like 300 followers from
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was right before I got COVID. Though.
Ah, damn.
Oh man.
So I just haven't posted. I haven't been playing. I really just got back, you know, to feeling like myself physically in like the
Yeah.
last 3 days.
I could only imagine.
Bro, I didn't realize what it was gonna be like because I've been sick before.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like, it's different with the mouse and key shit. Like physically, it's just different. Like controller wise, I could always play games while I was sick.
Mhm.
Even, you know, really no matter what, as long as I could sit up in the bed, you know what I'm saying, and see the screen, like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill and play the game while I'm sick. I couldn't even like see shit,
Damn.
and like, you know what I'm saying, it's
Yeah.
just so much more physically taxing. I had no idea, but no, I got back into it, so probably gonna stream tonight.
Hell yeah.
But that was really, really cool. That gave me some hope for a new avenue of growth because, you know, TikTok, now that I have the 400 followers,
Mm-hmm.
that if I just do another video like that type of viral growth, if I just use the same, you know what I mean?
It's consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So were you the one that put down here? I was just reading through the notes that we all been putting down here for like, I guess the last couple of weeks pretty much. You said the street said I should have had a YouTube. I don't disagree. I hate how entertainment works. Elaborate.
Fucking a couple weeks ago, somebody had posted. I don't know if it was one of their memories or they just was going through their post, but that they had made a post and I had commented about it, and it was about like Isaac or somebody, and niggas was cracking up at like the comment. I think the comment was the post was like a dancing meme or whatever, and then niggas was going about how like this nigga Isaac be dancing, and then
last time I saw him, he was twerking in Greek town.
I posted
What?
This was like this year or last year, 2021. That he's
like
seen
summertime.
Yeah,
Twerking?
yeah.
Like I was setting up at Del Mar. You know how the DJ booth is right by where all the windows.
So
are.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same playing field of what the definition of twerking is.
This nigga know what twerking is.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
This nigga was twerking,
Yeah.
hands on his knees, popping his booty.
He said
Like,
hands
literally,
on
I was
knees
walking-
and not thighs.
I was
Like
up-
it was 99.
I was up on a booth, and I was just about to walk. I was just about to get down, and you know his tall.
You know
ass up
that
there, he
nigga
had a
sell that
sombrero.
sweet barbecue sauce.
Yeah, he. I was just walking out the booth.
Oh shit!
So I see this tall, light skinned dude, and he literally is a
He
bunch
had
of
the boots
girls.
on.
And he, no, I can
He
tell.
had
the- not the
he had the
boots.
boots with the heel on.
I can
had-
tell with
he had the Chelsea
boots. He had like a white shirt,
Brown
but he had a
Boys.
sombrero on his. It wasn't on his head, but it was on his back.
Yeah.
And this nigga just had his hand on his knees, just twerking back in front of some girls. The girls was laughing and shit. I was like, bro, I know this. Like, it's like I didn't even see his full face, but I was walking out. I'm like, I know that's that nigga Isaac. No, I knew it was. I knew it was him. I knew it was him, bro.
just know.
And I walked out, and sure enough, he had just turned. And I was like, yo, nigga, what the fuck are you out here doing? He just bust out laughing. I said, what up to him?
Nah, nigga.
But it's like,
you
this
can't
one of
laugh
those
this
things-
off.
But
I
it's one of
would have
those-
cut it to him. No, you're
it's
not
one of
laughing
those
this
mo-
off. No.
But it's one of those moments where it's like when you see people that you haven't seen in a while, but they're the same exact person. It's refreshing because it was such an Isaac moment. It's like that's the nigga I remember playing basketball with when I was 10, 11 years old. That we were great. The same silly ass nigga. That if it's a group of hoes around, he will fuck around and get the twerking in that bitch. That's a joke.
Oh
That's
shit!
crazy.
That's
That shit.
hilarious.
But go ahead.
So
Make a
I
comment.
said, my comment was, if you look in the mirror and say Isaac name 3 times, this nigga pop up and start dancing.
That's a good one. If
so-
anyone knows Isaac Hinkle, that is fucking hilarious.
So, and that was a few years ago, and back then, like niggas was like, high, and they was laughing and shit like that. And but fucking J-Mo like reposted it, and it was like the same shit. And fucking and then people were like, yeah, this nigga funny, and like blah blah blah. This nigga Joe funny, blah blah blah. Funniest nigga on the internet. This nigga should have a YouTube. And I was like, yeah.
Damn, they
no.
gave you the crown.
What?
Funniest nigga on the internet.
You know,
Crazy.
I be out here,
So
saying
wild.
funny things.
This nigga don't even talk.
I'm a sniper. That's hilarious.
The realest shit ever, though. That's real, bro. Like, you talk to us,
Yeah.
but you really don't be talking like that out in public.
Nah, not for real. Nah, but I've got great comedic timing. But fucking, and I've thought about how like doing the YouTube thing. We've talked about it before, fucking. But I really don't like how entertainment. Like, I can't see myself having to constantly put out content to like. How you do it
Nah,
is
go ahead.
beyond
Finish-
me.
finish the thought.
I know. Keep going.
Finish the
That's why I
thought.
Yeah,
stopped.
no,
That's why
to
I
constantly
stopped.
put out content to like appease the people and shit, like to constantly do that, like I can't do that shit. Or like I don't see myself being able to like keep up. I don't care about the people like that. Like no offense, people, but fucking like I just can't do it. Like I can't to keep like doing it. Like
Well, that's real that you at least even understand that it's about the audience. That you literally just said, like, to do it to appease the people. Like, that's what it's about. Some people, because so many people get into entertainment for themselves.
nah.
It's self-serving. They think like, oh yeah, I'm funny. I want the attention. I want the crowd to be on me. I want that. But it's like, bro, literally, you have to understand that you're doing it for them.
And the people make your shit run. Like you don't get your
It's nothing without them.
yeah. You don't get your money
Yeah.
off of YouTube without
Like
the views.
if you do something and people are mad, you can't be mad at them for being
Mad.
what they're mad at. Like, nah, my nigga, you said that. If
Yeah.
you believe it, cool, but don't get mad at them for being mad.
and
at
I'm not
it.
about to deal with that. Like
Yeah.
the public is wishy washy. Like they never,
Hell yeah.
nigga. I'm not about to deal with them turning on me because I like did some whatever the fuck they didn't like. Like I don't have that mental
My
capacity.
biggest thing is not necessarily the people, but it's usually the platform. Okay, like for
That's
me
real.
personally, like that shit, like just understanding. First of all, going through the process and getting the understanding that this is what you really have to do if you want to be successful, right?
Mhm.
And then realizing that my entire thought process of content creation is not necessarily at all. It's not what I thought it was, because I have to create content, but I have to create content in these parameters.
That'd be it too.
And the fact that the content
I
has
love
to
y'all
be
niggas.
has to be created in those parameters is something that I, after going through a year of it, right? Like I've been in it for a good year, solid year. And when you realize like, fuck, now I'm dealing with the internal battle of fuck that. I'm a content creator. I'm going to create my content. But no, nigga, you're going to get shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get any push.
Yeah.
Do you feel how you feel right now?
Yeah.
Go watch every single Kanye interview ever, and you'll hear it different. You'll be like, oh shit, yeah, nigga. If I made that album and y'all told me I couldn't do something, nigga, what the fuck? It's the same thing. It's the clash between creative and corporate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it is. You're finally understanding it because you're the creative.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I love y'all niggas because y'all are figuring out things that I try to teach people, but people don't. They're just like, they get stuck in their own head. Like, no, this is what's gonna work. Like, nah, bro.
No, bro.
What you
Don't.
think, what entertains you and you think is gonna work may not work. That's okay. That doesn't mean you're bad. Doesn't mean you suck. It just means what you have to understand.
You have to figure it out.
First of all, the medium that you're using, whether it's TikTok, whether it's radio, whether it's YouTube, they all work different. They all have different things that work successful. But all together it has to be entertaining first. First thing, it has to be entertaining to certain people. What people? That's up to you. It's up to you. It's really up to the people. Really,
Yeah,
it's up to
it's
the people.
literally
But
up to the people.
you can target people, but somebody else may gravitate towards it. Well, I guess that's your audience now.
Yeah.
That's how you should think. But some people are like, no, like I want it to be like this, and this people to listen. It's like maybe those people don't want to listen to it, but the fact that y'all even understand that is blowing my mind. Because I be trying to tell people that. Because that's how
man.
radio is. Like,
I've
it's like all entertainment is.
like-
Remember how you said at the beginning, I'm like, bro, entertainment is entertainment. You're being creative. You're trying to entertain people, which is either emit emotion, whether it makes them sad, mad, inquisitive, or angry. Whatever it is, it's part of entertainment. It's part of the game.
Okay.
You're trying to get that. But you have to work in the parameters because you don't own it. You're not even, no matter what medium you use, there's a
You use
border.
a medium.
Exactly. Whether you're a painter, there's only so big the canvas can be. Whether you're a stand-up comedian, you only have so long, and you can only be on stage. You only have so much stage to work with. You only have so many sound effects to work with, stuff like that. When you're on YouTube, there's only so many things you can talk about. First of all, because they, for rules and like that.
Yeah.
It
I
works,
posted a
algorithms.
video of, okay, after I went viral, I'm like, bet. So I'm like going through shit, posting old stuff that I didn't post on TikTok and trying to figure out the algorithm, right?
Mm-hmm.
I post a video of my grow room and get banned.
On YouTube?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
on fucking TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately
Oh, TikTok?
banned.
Yeah, on
Because
TikTok.
TikTok,
Immediately
because
banned.
TikTok is way more stringent on their rules than Twitter or YouTube. Twitter, you can put somebody getting fucking their back blown out.
Oh,
It
yeah.
don't be on there forever. But TikTok, you say nigga, they'll cut that shit off. You post weed, they'll cut that shit off.
Like, I'm talking
Yeah.
video, and ban, nigga. You can't post nothing. Time
You
out.
got 48 hours.
You got to
Time
figure out
out.
how to do it because I see weed stuff on TikTok all the time,
Nah,
but
don't
they
figure
use
it- nah,
but
nah,
no.
Absolutely not.
Leave it
You
alone.
don't have to, but
Absolutely
like
not.
it's possible for
No,
people.
the way
like, I've
that
seen
shit
it.
happened, I wouldn't, because it happened literally as I was going viral.
It's like that.
So
It's
I'm
like-
trying to
it's-
post
it's
shit
the whole thing of
to catch another.
don't
you
piss
know?
off the boss. Like,
Exactly.
I made a mistake. Cool. Don't
My
do that.
bad.
Because you
Yeah.
want to use their platform.
Exactly.
They're allowing you to people because we use this shit so easy. We forget that these are businesses, and that was something that our
Yeah.
consultant brought to me because I remember asking him about like how to use social media for the radio station, and he flat out he almost went off like, man, he's like we charge people to advertise on my station, and I'm sitting there advertising people to go follow us on Instagram and follow us on Facebook. People forget those are companies, they don't pay us. And I was thinking about like, yeah, that's why I literally don't put that shit off my station, and I try to take social media and direct people to the radio station because it's the other way around.
Yeah,
Do it
it's
the other way
supposed
around.
to be exactly.
Use it as a commercial
Once
almost
we
for your shit.
get to a point of
you're
like
here, you're here
we're
already.
able to put our shit out like on our own platform, like then I'd do some shit because I feel like I'd have full freedom to do what the fuck I want, and I'm not like
That's
not
it's-
then. I would think
I'm
about
saying-
it more.
No, I'm saying like that's not really how it works.
Yeah, because then you're battling against YouTube.
True, but it's still a thing. Fucking
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like I'm gonna change my content after I get to where I want to get. Like that's not what you do.
And it's not guaranteed that people are gonna go over there. So that's
See
the
what I'm
YouTube.
saying?
All
True.
these platforms, they have the people already. You just have to get the attention. And then if you go off and do it on your own, you're trying to get the people and the attention. And that, and customer acquisition is a real thing.
That shit, and that
yeah,
shit is ridiculous.
yeah. No, yeah,
Like,
And that shit is ridiculous. It took YouTube a long time to become YouTube.
you right.
That's the thing.
That's probably the best thing in the whole game is like realizing that a year seems like a hell of a long time, but a
Nah,
year
you
is
ain't shit.
absolutely.
Hell no.
No, that
Like
should go
I
by
feel
so
like I
fast.
should be farther along than I am.
Same.
Then,
But the internet does that too, because the internet speeds everything up. Just like that's why everybody think they should be a millionaire in their 20s. We all know that's most millionaires that just does not how it works out. Most of them, the actual millionaire, they work their way up and they become they invest in things. Investments take time and all that stuff. But with internet, you see a rapper who's fucking 19. We think like, oh well, shit, 19-year-olds can become millions. It's like nah, 99.999% of them aren't gonna be millionaires. And then the 2 or 3 percent of them that are, it's still not gonna do it to their 40, 50. But you know what I'm saying. But it's just that patience. But if it's like I always say, it comes down to consistency more than anything. You can't say consistent. You can't say consistent. It's over.
on
I
everything.
mean, it doesn't matter what platform, what you're doing, especially
It doesn't matter
entertainment.
what you're doing.
Because entertainment
No,
is what have you
fuck
done for me
entertainment.
lately.
Literally, in everything you ever do, if
Yeah.
it's not consistent, it's not gonna work. It's like it's not just entertainment, my baby. Like my garden looks probably the best that it has ever looked since I've been growing on my own.
Yeah, I mean, it should
And
be
it's
getting
just
better and better.
Oh, of course. I guess that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I look at it, I just you get that feeling like, oh, man,
Yeah.
thank you.
But back to what you were saying when you were talking about you don't like the entertainment industry. I want to kind of flip your view on that. With that, you have to think of it more of a community, because when people think of you think of the comments and stuff and dealing with people, you're thinking of it in a negative light because you're automatically thinking about what I was taught to call the loud minority, because the people who are enjoying your shit are just gonna enjoy your shit. They're gonna laugh, they're gonna enjoy it. They might like it, but you know what I'm saying, they're just gonna enjoy it. The people who are hating or not gonna enjoy it, those are the ones who want to scream, want to boo, want to comment. And it may seem like that's the majority, but that's why you just pay attention to the actual just numbers. Yeah, comments, you gotta listen, you gotta look at them and kind of like, I don't know, internet comments are weird because it's just like, are they real, are they not?
I would, for some reason, I feel like what you just said is true, but when I look back on any comments that I think I've had one negative comment out of everything that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about like the game and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was weird because I see in everybody's chats and everybody else's shit, it's always a troll or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fucking with
Those
you.
people are just there. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
just
I
pay
didn't have
attention.
that.
Just super focus on the people who rock with you. That's what I say. I focus on the people who want to hear the song. Fuck the people who don't. Like, there's nothing I can do because you can't please everyone. You can't. No matter what you say, you're picking a side. Whether you like chicken or don't like chicken. There's people out there who fucking hate chicken. Like, I love chicken. I fucking hate chicken. There's always gonna be somebody like that. So it's just like, don't even focus. Just focus on them niggas that like chicken. Just go ahead, focus. Give them what they want. Super serve them, and don't even concentrate on that shit. So that's why I want you to get on the internet.
I've
'Cause
never
those-
even actually thought about the haters. My dumb ass is actually afraid of like people actually wanting my shit, like putting some shit out there and then like people like actually liking it and then like having to keep
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's-
that's dope
that's the
though. But
best
that's
part, bro.
that's the best part.
Like,
Those are
when
the people
they
you
tell
want to
you
control for.
you need
those
to
people
keep
you want to
posting.
entertain for. Yeah.
Like when you get those comments, like, bro, how do you not have more followers? Or
Mm-hmm.
you need to keep posting. Keep posting. If you keep posting, you'll do great. Like that type of shit. Out of
Or you'll
everything-
randomly, like me, you'll randomly get stopped by security guards outside of a
That
spot.
shit was
Like, that's the shit that's dope. Like,
yeah.
I
No, that
love
was
those
great to
moments.
witness. That was
Wait,
that
say
was
that again?
When I told when we were going to the Her concert, and the security guard at the Fillmore, or we were going to the Fillmore. No, we were going to the Fox. It was at the Fillmore.
yeah. He was
And he
whole
was
different
in
show.
one of my videos I had posted when I was at the Summer Walker concert. They had to pull this girl off the speaker, and I was calling him Liam Neeson's when he was going. And he was the guy who I was calling Liam Neeson. And he was like, "Oh, I followed you off of that." Like, oh, we had like, man, like shit like that. And that was the thing I used to love about radio and like doing like broadcasts and like clubs and shit, because you would do shit on the air and you could always go and like meet with your listeners, and it always reminded you of like, damn, bro, like.
Yeah.
These are the people that I'm talking to. These are the you always get those you always get those complaints. Y'all play the same music, radio, blah blah blah. It's just like, man, it's like I got you. I'm cool. But what about the people who are rocking with me, who are IC, who they not
Enjoying this
necessarily
shit
in my
for real.
comments every 5 minutes like, oh, I love this song. You're doing a great job. Ha ha ha. Like those are the people they not doing that because they're just in their cars enjoying it.
Yeah.
And when they do get a chance to show me love in person, they do. When they do get a chance to see it, they like it, they do. But it's most likely you're gonna get those loud ass, complaining ass, the loud minority is what I always call them. They just there, bro. But the people that you thinking of the good people in a bad light, like nigga, those are the people you want to entertain. The motherfuckers that rock with you, the people who think you funny,
Or you don't want to entertain.
Yeah, no, like that's it's most of that. I don't like. It's not that I don't want to entertain, because like I feel like I could entertain. Like I like there are times where like I'm like very funny.
No. The question is, do you want to? Not if you could.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. That is no.
Keep changing it.
Yeah, no.
It's a difference.
I get not really. Nah,
Yeah.
not really.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, if you don't want to, then it's just not.
I
Gonna
wouldn't mind being in
money,
the business.
I'm gonna say right now,
but,
the money fucking sucks.
behind the scenes
The
type
money
shit.
sucks.
Not-
The money,
it's
especially
not.
at the beginning.
See,
Money
you
sucks.
got anything like anybody that even can do it full time has so many different, like you might be following them on TikTok, right? The motherfuckers got so many different partnerships with other companies on other platforms that makes it
Yeah,
livable. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how you make it livable. It's not like you get on YouTube and you get 1 million views on a video and now you can just quit your job. Like that's not how that
Hell
shit
nah.
works.
It takes just consistency, bro.
yeah, and like super hard work. Like really having to keep doing that shit.
You
Like
wake up
which
every
I'm
morning
okay with hard
thinking
work,
about that
but
shit.
like
It's the creative part for me. It's like
yeah,
you know, I'm more like ones and zeros. Like I'm
Busting out of that is freeing, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it
I
is
love
cool. Like I just post. Like what I've noticed is like when I just post whatever. Like if I'm in a hurry and I'm just going through videos, I'm just grabbing shit, editing it, and putting it out. I get more traction than when I'm sitting thinking like, oh, this shit is sweet as fuck.
it's like
Let me-
that. I've
let me
heard
put
that
this together.
from
You know what I
content
mean?
creators
Mhm.
a lot. Like
Yeah.
I
that
get so
same
much
thing.
more traction.
You'll
And,
get a
like,
lot.
it's
You'll
crazy.
get I guarantee you'll get more if you show a lot of like behind the scenes stuff. I would get a lot more love on videos. What I would show, like if I show like a video of me just doing like a break on the air, that'd get cool. But if I show like me like editing the call, taking the call behind the scenes, stuff like that, people will comment and interact with it more.
Okay.
The behind the scenes
didn't
stuff.
think
I'm
about
definitely about to do more
You know,
of that.
Brittany
More of
took a
that.
video of me playing the game while she was standing in the
Mhm.
doorway. Like she
Yeah.
came in and it was like, you know,
Yeah, get that
videotaping
video,
me playing
post
the
it.
game. I did. And motherfuckers love that shit on
Yeah.
Facebook. Like I
See?
got people coming into my
Told you,
my
our most viral
live,
video.
like,
Our most viral video is just me just about to got a joint in my ear, about to go get my haircut, kissing my.
I had a
family.
chick cut into me about you had a female in your bed and you were playing video games. Like she literally stopped what she was doing and came into my live and saw me. Like, hey, I saw this fucking reel that you posted. She just in your house and you just playing COD. Like, what the fuck?
That's
I had already fucked her.
I had to cut in, dude.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
I
come
was
on, man.
done with her.
Nah.
It was. I came to do two
and
things. Her
what I
and
said was,
COD.
and she was there when I got done playing the game too.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I was like,
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
so I guess this is a good segue to jump in to pick her up by the pussy.
Dog.
That was that sounds like
Somebody
some new
put
shit.
pick her up by the pussy on here, so let's
Dog.
jump into
That
that.
sound like some new shit.
Dog.
Yeah, that do sound like some new shit.
I was just playing around, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
No, I don't know what you're saying. Elaborate.
no, so I just you don't never like play fight?
Not really.
No.
Not like a long while, but go
Okay.
ahead.
So like, yeah, exactly. So I just happened to
You were from
So so background story. I'm a Division One
Wrestler.
yeah, so, in high school, and so like that shit is muscle memory for me. A lot of it is just fucking muscle memory. So like when I can pick people up that I shouldn't be able to pick up because of that muscle memory right now. So when I think she had pushed me or something, and I like took one step, took my base step and just shot in and grabbed her, but I grabbed her from like behind under the ass, yeah, and like wrapped around the chest and just picked her up over my head.
I'm glad you explained that because the visual I've been thinking about for the past few weeks before we got here.
Like, hit her with the get over here.
Gotcha, bitch.
Like, nigga,
That Donald Trump grip.
it was like, I know you gotta like to get the G spot. You gotta, but jeez, man,
He said he grabbed the whole thing.
fuck,
grabbed it.
man, pick her up.
And then he grabbed my
Like
pussy.
I knew this nigga was freaky. Like I knew it, but jeez.
But grabbing pussy
yeah,
freaky?
Yeah, man. Whoa.
Just
Donald
grabbing the
Trump
Whoa.
freaky?
Whoa.
God damn.
Grab her by the pussy.
nigga-
Y'all watch Shameless?
Yeah, I watched Shameless.
Did you watch the last season?
I don't think so.
The last-
Not this very last one, nah.
The one. So it was. Well, Lip had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. It doesn't seem like you do. Anyway.
Yeah, I was about to
The
say.
chick he had a kid with her
no.
aunt came and watched him, and she's like a super old like Republican, and she had a shirt that said he can grab my pussy.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Bruh.
There are real people like that.
Hell yeah! Now you know there's
Yeah.
real people like
Oh,
that. It
absolutely.
literally
There's
said,
real people like
he
that.
can grab my pussy. Whoa, boy, that's an aggressive.
That's
That is an aggressive T-shirt.
mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
That is a
Ma'am.
statement.
Ma'am.
Sing it loud. I'm white and I'm proud.
Man.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
What else is on here? Let's run the figure about the pussy. Jim Jones, the wild boy. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh no.
I don't want to talk about
Come
that.
on, man.
Can we talk about Betty White?
Nah. Dog, because Jim
I'd rather talk
Jones
about Betty
is
White.
a wild boy.
Dog, that man is wild as fuck.
Man.
And why he catch me off guard on Instagram like that though?
Yeah, I was caught all the way
that
off
was,
guard.
That was how I was
Are we
introduced to
talking
it.
about? Are we talking about the fact that he said his mom taught him how to talk?
Yes,
Dog.
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
to make
that's
sure,
what
just for the listeners, want
that's
to
what we're
clarify
talking
everything
about.
for the listeners. They
I'm
know what we're
like-
talking about. That Jim Jones admitted that his mom taught him how to tongue kiss, which is
and,
so.
and like they clarified like what the
Did
fuck
somebody
he was,
ask?
they were
They
like
gave
they were
him-
like whoa
Because that was Angela
So-
Yee, and that was Angela Yee being so professional because she gave
Was this
him a
some lip
couple
service
outs.
shit?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was on
gosh.
lip service, and she was like, she
She
tried
always
to
get
give
him.
him like, you mean like she just told you, like
Yeah.
she tried to give him. He was like, no,
No,
like she
nigga,
grabbed
I-
my face and
listen.
showed she was a baby. Nah, bro.
Nah, man.
nah.
Keep that one to yourself. That's
Nah,
one of the
yeah.
ones. Tell your therapist, bro.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
your therapist. Now we know instead of keeping it to yourself. No, actually tell your therapist,
Nah.
bro.
Yeah,
That shit was
yeah, that was a
wild.
lot.
Take that to your
And I was
therapist.
minding my business when I found that out. I hate it.
Right?
That's why I didn't want to talk about this.
Right? That's just like
You're listening to the
whoa,
Purple
bro.
Urkel
Man,
Podcast.
what
what
the
did
fuck?
you say?
We never said what.
That's
what
not
we,
okay.
That's not okay at all. We never
That's
said what
not
we were
okay.
smoking. We never even really did the roll up. We just been smoking blunts.
It's fucking wedding cake.
Wedding cake. Shout out to wedding cake.
Oh my god, the strawberry lemonade I got in my garden right now is probably the best thing I've ever seen, pack or otherwise. Like this shit is
I'll be the judge of
fucking
that. No.
no, bro. Like I definitely be the judge, but look, the way this shit looks on the branch, oh my god. And
Nice.
this I
Look like
see
that Gan?
plants all
Like
the
that old
time.
school Gan?
No, nigga, this shit looks
Gans.
like high times
Holy fuck.
formed but like the shit is already done just sitting there growing like
Nice.
it's weird. It's weird, but I got all that
Strawberry
shit
lemonade.
downstairs.
I like that.
I was just telling Cole about the when Gans hit the hills back in
Man.
high school, man. That was my
Man.
favorite weed for a minute, bro. I couldn't find a
Fuck
high
yeah.
that good. I couldn't find a high that
That was
crystal
like-
clear. I remember that. That was
Who
a weed
the
I was
nigga that
smoking.
flooded the city with Gans?
Rich.
I was just about to say.
And Ding had it for a while too. Ding and she had
No,
it.
I mean the actual nigga, not.
It was
not,
probably
not
Rich.
those. Nah, Rich didn't have an. Rich was working. Rich was the worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what
Probably.
you're
I don't know.
saying. I get
We
what
were
you're saying.
man, we were 14.
That's
we
what
were
I'm saying.
Right.
You got to think back to like
That
what
shit
was
was
going
so
on.
wild.
Yeah, because
a
he had
worker.
all the suburban kids. Hell yeah. He wasn't. I could imagine he was the
Yeah.
main guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can't
That nigga,
be.
he's a liability damn near. But yeah, I was telling Cole that I'm like, yeah, it was something about that strain
Yeah,
that like
man.
you could get it. I'm like, it was one of the best crystal clear highs. It was so expensive, but it was one of the best like
$15 a gram.
high.
That shit
Well,
was-
back then,
that
back
shit-
then,
Back then, that's
for
expensive
us,
shit.
back then for us, that shit was expensive.
Yeah,
What?
nigga, $30 for 2 grams, but $30 of Reggie's, nigga, you get like a quarter.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that
it
is
was
true.
And I was telling him about them stress headaches you get from some of that. You would fuck around. I'm like, it was such a dangerous game because you would fuck around, go to a new person, and you just had to go off just like the fact that was just they had weed. I'm like, there was times I remember smoking. I remember smoking with motherfuckers and having them drop me off at home because I had a headache and I had to lay down. Like that shit was just so bad.
So bad.
But then I was happy I started kicking with niggas like you, and I could get older niggas that could get good shit. I never had to worry about that shit again. I was so happy. I was like, yo.
I never even realized that.
Hell yeah.
I guess I was smoking dirt ass weed when I first started.
In comparison,
fuck yeah.
You can put that out. I
filthy.
can't even hit. Yeah. Shout out to just good weed nowadays, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right.
You're listening to the Purple Urkel Podcast.
It's more pure, I feel like. Just
imagine you jump the turnstile in New York to get on a train and end up talking to God. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that video was fucked up. You saw that?
Wait, did he like broke his neck or some shit because he fell?
Oh my
tripped?
God. No, nigga, it was immediate. Like that nigga tried to jump the turnstile
multiple times. He kept missing.
And the last time he jumped it, and nigga, you saw it. Like it was like that nigga got caught in the turnstile and just hit, and it was over. It was not like any like type of struggle or nothing. He was gone. It was his neck was broke like that.
Damn.
And I was just
I hate those videos. I hate when I end up watching some shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck?
I hate that shit. I can't because it fucks with your psyche.
Yeah.
It fucks me up for the whole day.
Yeah.
I don't like watching shit like that. I remember you sent me that video, dude, in the fucking.
What?
Great, Joe. Greatness. I know the people on the podcast know exactly what you mean. Oh, the yep. The good old That's exactly what I'm talking about. That guy in that video. That's
what his body did.
Not at all.
John, this nigga is
Not at all. That's not at all what his body did.
Yes, it did.
That's what fish do. Fish do.
It was a video of the guy at a factory, and it was like some machine that does this. And
That does that.
that turns. That turns.
It
like,
turns.
It twists.
There you go.
I don't know what the actual machine was,
Yeah,
but
he
it
got caught in.
But it turns. It's like a big, heavy machinery that like turns, spins rather. And he got caught in it with his arm, and then the rest of them like got pulled in,
and it just like
ripped
blasted. Yeah, like shredded them up. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah,
it was blood everywhere. I hate smut video. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! I remember when that like
there was some site that used to like be for just that shit.
I
can't remember what it
middle
was.
school motherfuckers watching that shit, and I remember.
Yeah, but I was in middle school.
I remember I stopped. I was on it like one day, and I stopped because I realized I don't know. I didn't realize why.
To see that shit.
Yeah, I didn't realize why I was watching people get shot in like what was the firing squads and shit like that. I'm like, why am I watching this? And then I saw the movie. What was it? Untraceable. You ever seen the movie Untraceable? It's an old movie, so I'm gonna tell the plot.
I remember. But
was it Untraceable? I think that's the name of it. So, this guy went to go jump off a bridge one time, and the news covered the entire thing, and he ended up jumping off and dying and all this stuff, and it was like the most viewed thing that they ever had, and they kept playing it over and over and over and over. So all of a sudden, they had this guy online that started off with like a cat and like a heat lamp, and the more people that watched, the brighter the lamp got. So then he started doing it with people, to where like this guy was sitting in this tub of water, and the more people that watched it, they would release stuff in there to turn into acid. So the battle was, do they tell people about it because then it draws people to it, but then how do they save the people, blah blah. And so then they start to connect the people that he was using for it, and they all had something to do with that original guy, that original news story, the guy that died ended up being his son. Which show people like, everybody would watch my dad, in the worst time of his life, and y'all just use it for publicity. So he started killing people using it. Damn. Basically using the public to kill people. And I've hated all those videos ever since that movie. That movie really showed like, that is kind of fucked up, because people will be like, this person died. You're like, I'm gonna click on it. I was like, you know what? That's why I don't need to go. Yeah. But the one you talking about, that shit was on Instagram. I was fucking scrolling and it popped. I hate when that shit happen. Yeah. That's usually how it is. I'll be scrolling through Instagram and I'm watching it. And and the dude was jumping, and I'm thinking it's gonna be like a funny video, and then he just snapped. And I read the caption, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I want to see this shit. Like, I just don't want to see shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, never mind.
Sorry to ruin the movie for y'all, but you ever go see that. I think it was Untraceable. Hold on, let me make sure. Just before we get
You're listening to the Purple
That was like
Urkel
story
Podcast.
recaps. That was great.
yeah, Untraceable, 2008 film.
Hate that shit.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro.
You're just not supposed to see that shit. Like, that's why people have PTSD when they see somebody get shot. Like,
Yeah.
For anything else before we get out of here? You say call me Corporate Chef, aka the Bruce Wayne of Bounce Backs.
Oh yeah, that was me. That was just because that was right after I got my job and shit.
Drake is the GOAT. Who we talking about? The hot sauce shit?
bro,
Oh man, that's
Bro.
hilarious. If that was true, that's
bro,
hilarious.
I have to. You know what? Salute.
This nigga standing up and saluting.
I'm dead.
But putting hot sauce in the condom?
What? That was the sauciest thing that nigga could have done. Pun intended.
Haha.
That story just seems so weird to me.
Like,
it's so
if
it's
it
one of, that is
happens-
one of those stories that where it's like too much information or not enough. It's like
I
I
see
know
how
it's like I didn't want to know that, but now that I know
I need
all of
to
this,
know more.
now I need to see this through.
Yeah, right.
Like, does she have a case? No, but is it gonna actually go through court? Is it gonna be a whole
Like,
thing?
it wasn't tinted?
Obviously she didn't care. She just wanted Drake's baby.
Obviously.
You sick bitch.
And
You
and how
nasty bitch.
and then how do you actually get up and like go to a court about this? Like,
Right.
It's the same way you got up and went in the bathroom and tried to dunk nut. It's the same. We're talking about the same person.
You're right.
Yeah.
So she
right.
obviously doesn't have. She doesn't have
A
a.
moral compass.
Yeah. Thank you. She obviously doesn't have one.
okay, but I mean,
You're
I
thinking.
hear-
You're thinking
I
with a
hear
logical
yeah,
brain.
right,
You
man.
can't do it. You're thinking
That
with a
shit is
logical
crazy.
brain.
And the fact, like the fact that there's people that would even think that would be like, oh, I feel bad for her. Like,
Why?
Why would you feel bad?
She's
for
crazy. I don't feel bad for crazy girls, man.
her? Not at all.
Since I was
No.
So I was 19 years old. That's when everything changed for me. When I realized how crazy girls really truly are, and I just stopped feeling bad. 'Cause you can't, because that keeps you around them. That makes that perpetuates their
cycle.
their cycle to you. She's gonna be
Somebody else.
crazy, but you got to make sure you're not involved in the crazy. You got to make sure you're a good distance away so you don't catch no stray bullets. Because man, these chicks out here are crazy,
Yeah.
and dudes don't be believing that shit. Usually until it's too late.
Bro. And
Usually
even when
until
it's too late, some of them still don't believe it.
Man.
Like she has mental health issues, right?
Clearly,
You know
clearly
she-
she's got
you didn't
mental
know
health issues.
Did you know that? Oh, okay. All right, you think it's just normal? Okay, you think that's
You
normal?
think
All
this
right.
is how it's supposed to
Yeah,
be?
you think it's how it's supposed to be? No, it's not at all. Not at all. Not at all, young king.
Dog.
Young king. You're supposed to be treated like a king. You're not supposed to be talking to you like that. Yeah. So good luck to Drake, man. I hope he doesn't have to pay her any money.
Ain't nobody paying her no money, dog. Come
The fuck out of there, hot sauce ass. Hot sauce in the booty ass girl.
That's hilarious.
Hot sauce in the booty ass girl,
Oh,
man.
shit.
awesome.
It feels good to be back. Let's see if we can keep this thing going.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
No
yeah.
one else come up with any other illnesses and
I'm
stuff
good
like
for a
that.
couple months at least.
Hopefully, I can come back with a motherfucking job offer next week.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gotta.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
trying to. Cause it's crazy because interviewing, I can't like commit to even like a regular job. So I'm in like this weird space to where it's just like
What do you mean?
I couldn't like commit because even like I've been interviewing, but I haven't got an answer. But I can't like just go commit to like an Amazon job if I needed to. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So I'm just
Why
saying this
not?
weird because I might get a call tomorrow.
Okay, and you can leave then.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. Why do all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
I mean,
fuck?
By the time you
But
get done
because if
tax
you don't-
paperwork, you won't even make no
Why do
money.
it? That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's
you
what I'm saying.
don't.
It's hard for me because I don't want to do that. Like, as a person who hires and fires, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't even want to go in there and be like, yeah,
Nigga,
bro, I
it's
need to
you.
fire. I need to, yeah.
Fuck
like,
them.
Nah, I don't want to do all that. Like,
Take care of
yeah,
yourself, sir.
Yeah.
Take care of
Well,
I
yourself.
don't
doing
want to do all
shit.
that.
If
Yeah, I
it-
still
if
been
it-
working. That's what I'm saying. I'm still making money. I'm saying like
True.
I would be cool with going like commit to an actual job if I could, but if I was like down bad. But I keep catching interviews.
I hear you. I'm
I
just
get an
like, just
interview or two.
Don't
I
feel
know,
like
but it's
that.
okay. You haven't had to go out and get a job in a long time, so your mind is warped to the real world.
What do you mean?
You've been working for yourself for so long. Your mind is warped to the real world. That's what you're like. Just fuck it.
No. What are they gonna do?
I had the same.
So if
I know.
you go,
I never said them, but you didn't even. I never said them. I said me the whole time. I've only said me. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
And then I said why, and you're like, whoa, with them.
And I respect that. And I respect that you don't want to do that.
I'll be having the same talk with Dion. I'll be sitting. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, bro. You work for yourself. It's you like you ain't even. Your thought process is completely different because you
fuck them.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. I know. I never said anything about them. That's what I'm saying.
That's the only people that it affects is them. Like, nigga, if I don't get the job, I got a job. And if I do get the job, fuck you. What?
All right, we out.